Hey, what's up, everybody? In this video, I will be discussing the United States Mint, sort of the state of the United States Mint and how things are changing. Now, some things may be changing for the better. Some of the changes may not be so good. I'll leave that determination up to you. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on the video. But we are going to be talking about how things have been changing over the last couple of years, going back to 2020, 2021, 2022, and now that we are in March of 2023. Things that I have been observing at the United States Mint, and I did a video about 8 months ago, and that video was about United States Mint normalcy and the United States Mint sort of getting back to normal like pre-March of 2020. Now, some of the changes that I'm going to be speaking about is product availability. Product availability in 2023, very different from 2022 and especially from 2021. Pricing is very different in 2023 than it was in 2022 and 2021, and then you can go back as far as you want to go back, but pricing does change over time. But pricing has changed at the United States Mint twice in 2020, and then of course we had price increases once in 2023. But we are starting to see more products, more coins, clad coins, silver coins, maybe even as we go down later in the year. We haven't had any gold releases yet, but we may start seeing gold coins, gold-proof American Eagles, maybe gold-proof Buffaloes that are going to be available much longer in 2023 than they have been available in 2022 and especially in 2021. If you're a collector of certain coins from the United States Mint, 2021 was a very frustrating time going back to 2021 because there was a lot of problems with product availability. If you were a collector of the Proof American Silver Eagles, Proof American Silver Eagles was very hard to come by, sold out very quickly. This was one of the first times that we had a product limit on a Proof American Silver Eagle. The first time was actually in 2020 with the San Francisco Proof American Silver Eagle, but in 2021 there was product limits and very low product limits in my opinion on a lot of items from 2021. The Proof American Silver Eagle Type 1, because in 2021 we had that change from the Type 1, the transition from the Type 1 silver and gold American Eagles to the Type 2 or the new design American Gold and Silver Eagles. And then you had lower limits on the Proof American Gold Eagles where you had the product limits, and then you had sort of lower mintage limits on each of the individual Proof American Gold Eagles from the 1 ounce, the half ounce, the quarter ounce, and the 1/10 ounce. And then while there was a lot of products in 2021 that had very low limits, then we come across a 2021 silver proof set with a very high price tag, in my opinion, of $130. That is still available, red add to the bag, believe it or not. But then you had other things like the 2021 Morgan Silver Dollars that is currently now sold out and has been sold out for quite a while. But things like this, that was very hard to come by when you had the United States Mint website crashing, you had bots, you had bad gateways, and all of these different things that drove a lot of collectors nuts because it was very hard to get a lot of these coins. You even had stuff like the American Innovation coins. At times, these were even very difficult to come by. It went to remind me very, very quickly. And then once again, you had the Proof American Silver Eagles. This one here is the Type 2 from the West Point Mint, and this one had a product limit of 300,000 and a household order limit of 3. And once again, these were also very hard to come by, and then they were going for quite a bit of money on the secondary market. So if you were a collector of this and you were unable to get it from the United States Mint, then you had to go to the secondary market and you had to pay very, very high markups for those type of coins. But that was not only the case for just the Proof American Silver Eagles, that was also the case for, again, the Morgan and Peace Silver Dollars of 2021. That was the case for the Proof American Silver Eagle from the San Francisco Mint. That was the case for a lot of different coins. The uncirculated or the burnished American Silver Eagle from 2021. And then you had the 2-coin reverse proof set. By the way, it's still not showing sold out, but you had this. Again, this was very hard to come by. You had, again, the website crashing for this 2-coin reverse proof American Silver Eagle set. So in 2021, there was a lot of issues. There was a lot of problems that left collectors very, very frustrated because they were having a hard time getting the coins that they wanted to collect. On the other hand, flippers were happy because a lot of people in 2021, if you were a flipper of products and not necessarily a collector, you were able to make quite a bit of profit from the United States Mint in 2021. Fast forward to 2022, and you had a little bit of the same problems that we had in 2021, just not as much of the problems with product availability. One thing that comes to mind about product availability is the American Women Quarters, PD&S. These were very hard to come by on drop day, and these were going for a boatload of money on the secondary market. And the first 2 releases as I record this video are still going for a decent amount of money on the secondary market. But most of the products in 2022 were a lot easier to come by than they were in 2021. I know this was a bit of a headache for a while in 2022, where they went to remind me very quickly, but then later in the year, they did come back and people were able to pick up American Women Quarters clad proof set. And then also in 2022, where we saw another difference from 2021 to 2022, there was a lot more proof American Silver Eagles that were available, and the mintages or the sales went up by a lot from 2021 to 2022 of all of the American Silver Eagles from the proof from the West Point Mint, the proof from the San Francisco Mint, and the uncirculated. All of them had much higher sales or mintages compared to 2021 to 2022. But then once again, fast forward to where we currently are in 2023, and we have much more product availability, definitely higher prices from where they were in 2022, where the Proof American Silver Eagles went to $80 a piece. And definitely more product availability. From the recording of this video, this coin was available now over a week ago, and as you can see, it is still a red add to the bag. In fact, I did a video about a week ago, a little over a week ago. The Proof American Silver Eagles in 2023 are now mint to demand. So very, very different from where we were just a couple of years ago. And then the Congratulations set, which was very hot, sold out very quickly in 2022 and in 2021 and in 2020. Is now still a red add to the bag with a product limit 10,000 higher than it was in 2022, but it still has that red add to the bag. It did go to remind me after the United States Mint changed the household order limit from 1 to none, but then just a couple of days after that, it went back to a red add to the bag with more than 13,000 of these available. So very, very different from what we have seen in the last couple of years. And then we have this 2.5 ounce Army silver medal that was first released a little less than a week ago with a mintage limit and a product limit of 10,000. And this is still a red add to the bag. I do believe last year, most of the 2.5 ounce silver medals that were available in 2022 sold out for the most part the next day, the second day at noon Eastern Standard Time, after the United States Mint changed the household order limit from 1 to none. But as you can see, that is also, as I record this video, still available. Then another change in 2023 compared to 2022 and 2021 is higher mintage limits and higher product limits of the Proof American Gold Eagles from 2023 to 2022 and 2021. So like I said at the beginning of the video, a lot of changes. Some of these changes may be for the better, so a lot of collectors may be happy with these changes because of more product availability. You're able to get a lot of these coins a lot easier than you have been over the last couple of years. You don't have to go to the secondary market and pay inflated prices. You still have to pay somewhat of inflated prices because the United States Mint has increased their pricing on most of their products on the 2023 product schedule from where it was on the 2022 product schedule, but you don't have to pay them crazy secondary market prices for many of the products on the 2023 product schedule. So that change may be very good for collectors, not so good if you're a flipper, because if the products are always available on the United States Mint website, then you're most likely not going to make any money on the secondary market, since you can come to the United States Mint website and pretty much buy, for the most part, as much of most of these products as you want. But at the same time, if you're a collector who not only wants to buy certain coins, but if you want to see the coins in your collection appreciate in value, but when you have unlimited mintages like for the Proof American Silver Eagle, that is unlikely, in my opinion, to be the case, because people can come here and buy, well, as many as they want, at least up to, I think the number is 99. How many of these can I put into a cart? Let me see. I think there you go. I can put 99 of these in my cart, and it's going to be $8,002. Yeah, I'm going to have to remember to move that from my cart before I actually sign in and make a purchase. But yeah, some positive changes and maybe some not so positive changes at the United States Mint. One positive change from the United States Mint may be the subscriptions, where if there's something that you really want to purchase from the United States Mint, you don't even have to be there on release day or be on the product schedule, because you can now subscribe, or it used to be called enroll, but now you can subscribe for pretty much any of the annual products and don't even have to be there on drop day. So one positive thing could be the United States Mint subscriptions. Going back to where we were talking about product availability, another big change in 2023 from 2021 is the 2023 Morgan and Peace silver dollars. In 2021, most of them on release day sold out, or at least went to remind me within just a few minutes, where in 2023, they're available via subscription, where you don't even have to be there on release day. But then the other change, which could be a positive change or a negative change, it depends on how you look at it, is the increased mintage limits or product limits, where in 2021, all the Morgan silver dollars individually had product limits of 175,000, but now in 2023, you have much higher limits. The mintage limit for the uncirculated is 275,000. The mintage limit for the proof, 400,000. And the mintage limits for the 2-coin reverse proof set is 250,000. More changes if we go back to 2021, when we started out 2021 with the Proof American Silver Eagles. If you remember, the Type 1 or the heraldic design Proof American Silver Eagle came in the clamshell like it has many times in years past. But then starting with the Type 2 or the new design Proof American Silver Eagle, that's when they made that change, where it no longer came in the clamshell, but it came in that newly designed, cheaper packaging and no longer came in a clamshell. So many changes. Like I said at the beginning of the video, some changes may be for the positive, some changes maybe not so good. I'll leave that determination up to you, which changes are good, which changes are not so good. But let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts are, what your opinions are. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on the video, like, comment, subscribe, share. Which changes at the United States Mint in 2023 do you like compared to what they were in 2022, 2021, maybe in 2020? Please like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll talk to everybody on my next video. Thanks a lot, everyone.